All right, I wanted to do a quick video for you guys for our new feature that's coming out today. This is our Room Blast feature, and what this is going to allow you to do is take a grouping of assemblies and put them into a one button option. So that way you guys can be estimating your plans a lot faster, hopefully doing all of your designs a lot faster. So what I want to do in this video is show you exactly how to set them up. So the first thing that we're going to do is when we're logged into REMS, we're going to go to our assembly screen. Now on the assembly screen, you're going to see a new button. It's this black button here that says Manage Room Blast, and you're going to click on that. Now, when you first set up, you're going to see that there's no room blasts that have been set up. So what we want to do is go over to this new button that says Add New Room Blast. We're going to click on that, and you'll see a new menu that pops up. It's going to give you the option as far as putting the room blast name, a description of the room blast, and then once you get going, you'll see all these pop up in this box, and I'll show you how this works. We're going to do a simple one right out of the gate. I'm going to do a standard bedroom. So we're going to take that standard bedroom as our title, and then you can state whatever you want to do it as far as a description for yourself. And then after you've done your descriptions, you're going to go over here to the right and you're going to see a menu that shows your different types. Now on here, we've got some different choices that you have. You have assembly category, so if you want to shrink this down to your smaller groups and that type of thing, you'll see that the grouping gets smaller. But if you do just your assembly category, without anything on there, it's going to show you all the different assemblies that you have. Also, you can shrink it down to just circuit breaker styles or sub panels or service panel types as well. So in this case, we're just going to go with our we're going to go with assembly type, leave it so that it shows everything right now. And then also you're going to see the tabs of doing our standard opaque icons, our transparent, our customer, and credit. So you will have the option of any of these four of adding it to the blast if you want. So in a lot of cases, you'll see that we'll probably put some transparents on there for plate covers and circuits, that type of thing. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go and we're going to pick our devices. So we're going to do this standard decor style receptacle. We're going to put 5 of these. Actually, we'll do 6 for a standard bedroom. And we'll hit select. And when we hit that, then you'll see these 6 move over to this side in this box. And then we'll do our ceiling fan opening. We might actually for this use the other ceiling fan. We're going to do the fixture opening that's pre-wired. So we'll do one of those. And then we need to go get our decor single pole switch. We'll do standard bedroom. Normally we get 2 of those, so we'll do 2 of those, and I want to do a phone and cable combo if I can. Just a second here. Got our phone. That's a home run. If for any reason you can't see the entire title, if you hover over this, you'll see the whole title. So this one we were looking at said it's the phone and cable home run. The words get cut off, but if you just hover over the title, you'll see the entire title name. I'll use this one, our phone and cable opening. Do one of those, and we're going to do a smoke detector for this bedroom. Right here in my menu. And then we're also going to do the 2-gang plate cover that we need for our count. So we'll go up to the top here, and we'll hit our transparent. And we're just going to go down. We'll go 2-gang cover. Select one of those. And I'm going to select one other item just so I can show you. I'm going to accidentally put a pull chain on here. So when we go over to this menu, we can see now that we have our different openings that we would normally have in that bedroom, as far as our outlets, the ceiling fan opening, our switches. We have 2 of those, our phone and cable, smoke detector, and then the 2-gang cover. Also, we had put that pull chain on there, and I just did that so that you can see that if you do mess up, you can remove that item. Same thing if you were to change the counts on some of these, you'll be able to come back later and edit one of these, and I'll demonstrate that as well. So now that we've put everything in the room blast that we want for our bedroom, we're going to hit Add New Room Blast. And now it'll take you back out to the Room Blast menu, and you'll see that Standard Bedroom is now part of the menu. Now, like I said earlier, you have the ability to edit these. So even after the fact, if you go in and you see that you want to make slight changes to it or anything of that nature, you can easily change that item by just going in and making any change. So like on this, let's take off the receptacles here, and we'll go back here and say we wanted to do 5 instead. So you just would remove it out of this menu, and then it'll be back over here, and then hit select with the 5, and you'll see that the 5 has popped back up here in the menu for you to pick. So I am going to change that though, because I want to keep that as 6. So I'm going to delete it. Oops, I don't want 56 of those. We'll do 6. We're going to hit select. Now it's back up there. We're going to update the Room Blast. You'll see that this menu pops up telling you what the updates were, and then just confirm it with the Update Room Blast. Now, a Room Blast can be deleted as well. If you were to go in and do Update Room Blast, that menu will pop up there, and you'll just hit the Delete Room Blast. And then it would ask you if sure you want to delete, and you would hit yes, and then you'd be good to go. But in this case, we don't want to do that. We're going to leave it alone. You also can delete it from the main menu as well, so it will ask you to confirm the deletion. So we won't hit it, but you get the point. These can be removed, and they can be edited and changed at any time. So I want to add just a couple more, just so that way we're going to go back into the plan. I want to show you what this is going to look like. So I'm going to do just a standard bathroom. And we'll go through here real quick, and I want to do, let's put our GFI, and then we're going to do one of these, and I'm going to do just the one fixture opening. I'm going to pass that, so give me a second. Oh, there it is. I'm going to put one fixture opening. Then we're going to do 2 single pole decor switches. We're going to do a bath fan light combo. And then I want to put a plate on there as well. I'm going to go back up to the top. I'm going to go to transparent. I'm going to go down here and pick the 2-gang cover. I think we're ready to go. And I'm going to do Add New Room Blast. And now you can see the standard bathroom has been added to the menu. So let's do one more. I'm going to go back into Add Room Blast, and we're going to do a garage one. I want to show you how fast these go in. So on this one, we're going to do our 2 garage door openers and outlets. And I want to do I'm going to do 3 keyless fixtures. I'm going to do a one GFI. I apologize. This is on our test server, so my icons are a little out of order, so I'm not familiar with where they're all at on this one. I'm going to do our 20 amp loaded outlets. We're going to do 2 of those. Let's do 1 single pole to core switch for the keylesses. I'm also going to put the panel on here as well. Garage service. I think we have this all built out the way we want it. We're going to hit add new room blast. Now that's been added. So let's go into the plan now so I can show you how that works once you're in the plan. It's really simple. We're going to go to admin dashboard, and then I'm going to go to one of my builder accounts here. I got a test project here. I'll do this test 10 here. We're going to go into plan and other files, and then we'll do edit plan. Now you can see that we've added these 3 room blast, and they're going to appear right here on the top header. So it's going to be, as you add more and more, you will fill up this entire thing. And as you go beyond the point of what the screen can hold, you'll see an arrow pop up on the right and an arrow that pops up on the left that lets you go back and forth through your list. So the reason we did this is so that they're quick access to you. You don't have to go up to the assemblies menu to grab them or anything like that. They're going to be right at your fingertips as you're in the plan so that you can work quickly. So now the one thing that we need to do before we're going to use a room blast feature is we need to set that first icon. Now I've been in this plan already, and I believe I had them set. Yeah, I did, but I'm going to change that, and I'm going to lock it again. Relock. So if this is your first time in a plan, you're going to want to put 1 assembly on the plan and lock it before the room blast is going to allow you to work, because it needs to have already determined what size the icons are going to be as it works. So now that we have that locked, let's go to this plan. We're going to go over to this bedroom. It's going to be fairly simple. All you're going to do is you're going to click on standard bedroom. Excuse me, there is one other thing you have to do first. Because we have that assembly chosen, we need to shut it off. That is one thing about this, is that it needs to have that shut off before you're going to be able to do that. So just make sure you have your assembly shut off, then go to your standard bedroom, and you'll see room blast has been selected and is ready to place on the plan. We're going to go over to the bedroom area, and then we're just going to right mouse click. And you'll see that it places them in about 8 different ones in a row, and then it puts the next few down on the next line. And as you do that, you can just simply pull these into the place of where you want them to be. So what this is going to hopefully do for you is save a lot of time of having to go back into the menus over and over. You should be able to place many more assemblies in a much faster time when you do this. Now keep in mind, you're going to build it for the average of what you could be. Like in this plan, we can probably get away with this being 5 in this size bedroom. So you would simply just go and delete one of those assemblies, deleting one of those receptacles. Once you have it on there, everything else is going to work exactly the same way that it normally did. It's just using a macro system to place everything that you designed for that room nice and quick. So you got the bedroom there. We're going to go over to this full bath that's in the basement. We're going to go to the standard bathroom. We're going to click on that, and then we're going to right mouse click again, and you can see that it's given us our 2 switches. We have our GFI. I'm going to pull that into place. We got our vanity fixture, and we got our fan light combo there. Put that plate over there. So you can see that it lays them really quick onto the plan, and you'll be able to build them for however you want to do. And you can have as many as you want. If you want some that are built in just transparent only, if you've got a lot of plans that are doing takeoffs, you can do a standard bedroom and a standard bedroom transparent. So you'll have that option of doing as many as you want. There's no limit. And on the different ones, you're going to have 50 in total that one of the room blasts can hold. So it can hold up to 50 icons. That might get a little aggressive to put that many on there, but it can go up to 50 different assemblies that can be placed into a room blast. So now we're on that first page here. I'm going to zoom this out a little bit just so I can see a little bit better, so you can see what's going on too. Same thing, we're just literally, we're going to click onto that standard bedroom. We're going to right mouse click. There's all the icons that you would need for that bedroom. We can go click on it again, and then right mouse click again. It will, on the room blast toggle, shut off after each one. So you're not going to be able to keep it toggled on the entire time. You got to go pick one and then right mouse click. Pick one, right mouse click. But it'll take you down to 2 different clicks in comparison to what you've dealt with in the past. And then we have, in this case, we have our garage one. It says it's ready to place. Right mouse click in the area you want it, and you'll see that our garage now has placed all the different assemblies. So for estimating purposes, you could place the majority of the house very quickly to get a number if you were just looking for a number, or if you were just looking for a room price on something. You're still obviously going to have to pull them all into place, but what I'm hoping this does is speed up the process for you guys to help you out quite a bit. Now there's going to be one other little thing I want to talk about with Room Blast. We wanted to make sure, because as you update assemblies, obviously you want them to be added back into the Room Blast option. So we're going to save this plan real quick. You can see that we've got all those saved on there. We're going to exit out. We're going to go back to the Assemblies menu. Now, first thing we're going to do is I'm going to update this on the copy disable. Say that we had to make a slight change on this receptacle, and we're going to its second version here. So we're not going to change any of the different information, but as you know, REMS gives you the ability to go to this next version of an assembly by making your changes and slightly changing the title, and it'll allow you to update an entire plan with the new icons when you go back in. So we're going to do the copy and disable on this. Now we're going to go back to manage room blast. So when we go in, we're going to go to the standard bedroom that had those 6 receptacles. You can see that it is automatically updated you to the second version of that receptacles. So that way you're not having to go back into each one of those room blasts and do an update for every time that you make an assembly. That could get a little busy for you, especially with the receptacles and that type of thing. So that's Room Blast. I hope everybody enjoys it. I'm really looking forward to it. I know my guys are looking forward to using this, and I hope this really enhances the experience for all of you as well. So if you have any questions, feel free to hit me up on the chat down here in the right-hand corner while you're in REMS, or send me an email, or do the way that you always do, and feel free to contact me with any questions. Thanks again, and I hope you guys enjoy this.